Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. First of all, I would like to take a moment to show the other Isaac shirt that I got. For those of you who didn't see these when they were on sale, I figure I'll show it off real quick. But yes, I decided to wear this one today, so figured I would show that off. Something special happened off camera actually. Shocking moment really. I managed to have a run off camera where I stole everything from the black market, got my way, killed myself at the giant head, got the Ankh, made it through the City of Gold, killing Anubis 2, beat Olmec for my first time ever, and went into hell. I promptly died at a tiki trap, which, while trying to knock down some vampires who were blocking me from getting Vlad's amulet, I managed to accidentally get myself stuck on a wall, and that cost me my life. So I did not make it very far in hell. I was probably there for all of 30 seconds to a minute at most. But yeah, I made it there, which is a huge accomplishment for me. The first time I've ever beat Olmec, the first time I've ever even fought Olmec, and I made it to hell. A lot of that goes credit-wise in terms of the runs I've watched of Spelunky, which have taught me a lot. But yeah, that was my crowning moment of the day. Give me 1 second while I turn the music on here. I had it off at the time because I was watching Breaking Bad while I was playing. So that should be like right about here. Right about there for it. Good, good. And now we will go ahead and take our time to jump into the daily challenge of the day, where hopefully I can put together something any bit resembling what I did off camera with this guy right here, Mr. Bear Hat McGee. So let's see now, how is this daily challenge going to start? There's a rock right here, that's a good start actually. There are a few crates down here. Is there a way in without bombing? Yes there is. Perfecto. And let's see, up there, there's a little bit of gold, nothing worth using a rope to get. But we can go get our doggy, we can toss him through here. He's going to just kind of chill with that snake for a bit. We are going to have to whip him in order to pick him back up because of that snake. But I'm sure he won't mind a single whip. And a bomb bag and some ropes right off the bat. That's actually a very good start. Let's drop down here, get some more gold. And come toss doggy at the spider. It's always kind of horrible using the damsels as a weapon, but you don't really have much better choice. They are a very effective weapon in the early game before you find something better. So now over here we have some decent stuff. There's a crate, so we are going to use a bomb to get down there, which unfortunately did not knock anything down to set off that arrow trap, and one hole isn't big enough for the arrow to fall. So I'm sorry doggy, but you're going to take the fall for this one. So Doggy has died, which is very unfortunate, of course, but it could be worse. We could be on a later floor where we really need health. Instead, we're very early on when health is not really at a premium just yet. And we can head down to the next level here, where we will find nothing down here. A snake guarding the exit. I'm not very afraid of Mr. Snake. A little bit of gold. There's some more in there, but not worth the bomb to get to it. So let's go ahead and go into stage number 2. That was a very good first floor for us. I should also add in that run earlier, I mean it should be obvious by the fact that I made it to essentially the very end game, but I did set a new personal high score of like 174,000 or so, which is really quite good for my standards. Plus the fact that I managed to beat Empty of Empty Apartment Gaming by like 100,000 points, which is of course really nice to me since I learned a lot of how to play Spelunky off of him. So I feel kind of accomplished by that. We are going to drop this rock off here because I'm not going to bother trying to carry that around the whole time. There is some stuff in there, but there's also a shop that's going to prevent us from getting to it without a bomb. And I don't know if there's really enough to get in there. That is a lot of bombs for sale. That dude literally has 48 bombs just kind of chilling there waiting to be sold. We aren't going to buy 48 bombs, mind you, but I could definitely go for at least a bomb box. I think that would be reasonable. In the meantime, we're going to take this skull over here, drop it off there so that that fires and we don't forget about it later. Yeah, we'll just buy any random bomb box. I'm not going to buy two, although I could go for the murder the shopkeepers approach. I am not sure if I want to commit to that just yet, and that's exactly what I would be doing if I went for more than one bomb box. So, with that, you know, with 20 bombs, we might as well see if there's anything of interest over this way. I can't really tell from here. You can toss that arrow at that snake. Kill Mr. Spider. And no, not really anything of interest up here. I mean, I could use a bomb right here to get up there, and I guess now that we have 20 bombs, I will. It's a little bit more viable. But now I need to use a rope as well, which makes me a little bit less happy about that decision. And let's jump across here, where we will find a little bit more gold. We are back over 20,000 by a decent margin. If we fall down there, we can get back up, so we might as well go get that gold as well. And then head to the exit, where we can go down to floor number 3, and hopefully continue this good trend we've got started here. We're up to 22,000, which is just a little bit shy of where you want to be at for the second floor, which means that we have found quite a lot since we spent 10,000 on the bomb box. And, oh, come on now. That was me being stupid. That was me making a jump that I wasn't really sure that I could make. So let's see how this goes. We're doing decently well so far. Oh, that scorpion could mess things up for me. Go down the hole. Down the hole. Down the hole. You jerk. I hate you. Now you're going to die. Now you are going to die. Because you brought me down to 2 health, and that makes me very sad. Makes me a sad panda. Not a sexual harassment panda, but a sad panda. I do really want to get over there. It cost me a rope, at least. Well, a rope and a bomb, at least. It's going to cost me quite a bit to get in here, but I really want to kill that big spider. I want to try to get my hands on the damsel so that I can try to... Where was I going with that? So I can try to... That was really stupid of me. Now we're in bad shape. And I've got nothing here that I can throw down in front of that arrow trap. So we're going to have to make this jump count. That's what I'm getting at here. Can we survive that jump without fall damage? I think so. And then... We can't do this without killing the damsel. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. I'm just gonna hope that it stays right there. Perfect. So unfortunately our damsel has died. We are still gonna take her body to the altar, which sounds really a lot creepier than it should if you don't play Spelunky. But we're gonna take her body to the altar. We can at least get a couple points out of it. And we are down low on ropes, but that's not the worst of things. The worst thing is, of course, that we're at 1 health, which puts us at a severe risk going forward. No items, since it was only worth, I think, like 2 points because it was dead. And let us... Oh, that was a horrible throw. And it was a snake, but we'll kill it and get out of here. I don't know how that skeleton didn't come back to life earlier and kill me. I'm honestly kind of shocked. But I guess it works. Might as well throw a bomb up here and get some free gold for killing this guy. And kill that scorpion too so he doesn't come back to haunt us later. Mr. Bad here. We can kill him. Kill the snaky snake. And we do have to play it really cautiously right now because we are at 1 health, and that is a very bad situation to be in, of course. I didn't really want to have to do that, but... how am I going to get through this? Because I can't just jump up and whip that guy like I normally would. I guess we have to plant a bomb there and blow him up, which is a bit of overkill, quite honestly, to blow up a single snake, but we didn't really have a choice there. Kill the bat with that. Let's get to safety here. we're just going to bring him over here. Like I said, we need to play cautious. Because one hit will kill us no matter what it's from. Especially if it's from one of those like 3 arrow traps over there that are just lying in wait to try to kill us. Of course, we are looking for our key that will get us the trip to the black market. We are looking for our doggy. And we are looking for the chest. I'm pretty sure the chest and key are not on this level. I think I would have run into them already if they were. But it is possible. I see nothing else of interest over here, but I do want this rock back. Woo. So I have no idea where our damsel was on this level. That's unfortunate. And we're going to be continuing to run by the seat of our pants here, going into the jungle. Which means that we did miss the Jedi. I thought that was the 3rd level. So that's unfortunate. If we find the black market by sight, I'll be able to get to it, but I don't know how likely that is. So this may be a run where we just try to beat Olmec, which is not a bad thing. I just wish that I had known that it would have ended up that way earlier, so that I could have bought more than 1 box of bombs. We are going to jump on this guy's head, toss him over there, grab his boomerang, and go. Now we're going to do something a little bit crazy here. Go in there for that gold. This frog is going to jump, bounce on him to get over here. Bat, we might as well just come up here. Okay, come on. Thank you. That was real close. I missed that initial throw of the bat, and the bat almost got to me. The throw of the bat? Throw of the boomerang. I missed the initial throw of the boomerang. I was not throwing bats, although it would be really cool if you could do that. And probably make this game a lot easier. Like, oh hey Mr. Bat, you're trying to kill me? Oh well. That was a risky maneuver, but it paid off for us. Oh, no, no, no! That piranha plant just saved my life. You see, what happened there was the tiki trap was so busy going after that piranha plant that it didn't even notice me and the damsel standing to the left there of it, which allowed me to save his life and get us up to 2 health for the first time in quite some time. Let us go ahead and try to kill this guy. Thank you. I do want to do away with these tiki traps just to be on the safe side, because they are a bit hard to get over when you don't have any kind of extra abilities. I'm going to plant a bomb right there, which will hopefully blow up both of these. It did. We could plant another one up here to get rid of that one and possibly let me get to the idol. You know what, we're not going to go and get the idol. I probably should, because the extra money would help, especially if we're not going to the black market. Our amount of shops is going to be much more limited, and oh my god. I'll admit I forgot that we had 2 health now for a while there, but okay, so now we're going to need to... I am using bombs at an alarming rate, but I don't know what's under me, and to have that laying there is just asking for death. I want to jump over... You jerks! You jerks! They weren't moving at all until I jumped, and then I was about to land on them and not get hurt, and they jump out of the way. So that puts me at 73rd on the leaderboard so far, which is probably not going to be anywhere near that good. My scores overall, who is the #1 leader? Circus Penguin, who got to 4-2 and got 310,000 gold. Daily all-time, that's a really high average score. Let's see now, high scores. There's me for high scores, where I am at level 5-1 with 173,425 gold. And of course the top scores are all over millions by a long shot. But you know what, I'll take 1549. And there is today's daily. So I guess that concludes the daily challenge portion of this episode, unfortunately. That was a bad way for it to end. My play was not up to par there. But let's jump into another run, because maybe, just maybe, I can get back to hell today. Because that would be really cool if I did. Unfortunately, since I didn't actually exit the fight after Olmec and get his statue. I didn't get that little gold piece in the middle that you get for beating him. And since I didn't beat Hell, obviously I didn't get the 2 red ones. So that's unfortunate, but I guess I have no proof that I actually beat him, except for my word, which I hope people will take. Because really, I have no reason to lie about my skill at this game, where I am actually quite horrible for the most part. I will say in my own right here that I have made it to Hell in some pretty quick time, compared to some of the people I've watched. A lot of that has to do with the fact that I have watched other people a lot, whereas most of the people I follow don't actually watch other people play and get to Hell. So I kind of learned a lot before I'd even played the game a whole lot. Plus, I mean, there are the deaths for my 360 version as well, but even still, a lot of it comes down to I've watched so much Spelunky that I'm in a little bit better shape to play than I would be if I were playing blind. But that's okay. I think that this is a game where, honestly, if you're going to get to Hell, you kind of need to watch someone do it, or at least have someone explain it to you in immense detail. And at the point where you know how to get to Hell, it's really not... I mean, it's harder than going just for Olmec, but all things considered, you can kind of... I mean, you can go for Olmec and try to go to Hell at the same time. You don't have to avoid Olmec to go to Hell. So, I mean, if you're not sure that you're going to make it, I guess there are some risks attached to going through the game, trying to meet the requirements for Hell. Most notably, spending 50k on the Ankh instead of other items, and, what's the other part? Killing yourself when you have the Ankh, instead of making every use of the money that you get the ability to revive. But as a whole, it is not a whole lot different to go to Hell than it is to go for an Olmec run. You're just adding a couple unique locations to the stop instead of going to all these standard ones. And so we're moving onward here. We got our damsel. We got a decent amount of gold for the first floor. This time we really need to keep an eye out to make sure that we get the Jedi, because I don't want to miss the black market solely for the fact that I don't pick it up. That would be the worst way to miss it. I was somewhat worried for a moment there that rock was going to fly back my way. Let's go up here. There is a rock stuck in there from that explosion. That's kind of cool. That was an enemy, so I'm glad I threw a rock at it instead of trying to pick it up. More gold, more gold, more gold. And we didn't really need to do that because the web was going to stop the arrow regardless if we did or not, but... Okay, so now we can go down here. Our doggy is there. He would cost us a bomb to get, though. And we've only got 1 bomb left. So I'm sorry, doggy, but I can't get to you today. You're going to have to just kind of chill in your little containment zone for a while longer. And by a while, I mean the eternity, since I will never run into that exact doggy again. So I apologize, but you are trapped forever in a tiny little spot inside the wall, where I can't imagine there's a whole lot of oxygen, but you're getting by, and that's what matters. And so now onward we go to check out what's for sale in this store. He's got some bombs and a shotgun. You know what, my run earlier where I got to Hell was entirely based on killing shopkeepers, so let's do this again. We're up to 10 bombs now, we got a shotgun, and we're going to have to fight a shopkeeper at the end of every floor, and we're going to have to fight our way through the black market assuming we get there. So definitely some negatives involved in this strategy, but as a whole, it does give you a lot more gold. It gives you, which gives you a higher score, of course. It gives you a better chance for getting a lot of items, and both of those are very good things. Damsel we can get from the other side. I don't want to bomb my way over there just yet. We're going to toss a bomb on that guy, because mostly I just didn't know how many shots of the shotgun it would take to kill him, and so I didn't want to just try to shoot him with the shotgun and then have it end up being a couple shots and him doing damage to me. We might as well pop a bomb on here, get the damsel. Gonna grab my shotgun, bring it over here. And let's go grab damsel here. Of course, we have to be on the lookout for the key and the chest. It's late enough in the floor where I don't think they're going to be on this floor, but they still could be, easily. Holy crap. That was a miracle dodge. Okay, so now I want to drop this down here. That's going to set off that arrow trap. You don't really need to set the other one off. We are going to be able to get in there from below. I don't see a key or a chest up there, so let's head downwards. Our damsel fell on some spikes. That's unfortunate. Of course, the one thing that I forgot about here was that our friendly neighborhood shopkeeper was going to be coming after us. I don't hear the music. Oh god, he is right here. What? No! I don't even know what just happened. How did my shotgun drop out of my hands before I shot him? Like, I tried to shoot him, and my shotgun dropped out of my hands and I whipped instead, even though there was no reason for my shotgun to drop out of my hands that I know of. I mean, I could be wrong there. Maybe I pressed a button that I didn't think I pressed or something, but I swear there was no button press that should have caused my shotgun to drop out of my hands. Unless I tried to shoot before I let go of climbing down the ladder, but I don't... that could have happened, I guess. That was a horrible way to die. I had him in my midst. He was unconscious. I had the shotgun aimed right at him. And then apparently, I just shot way too early, which is never a problem you want to have. I mean, if you're going to have a problem, shooting too early is a pretty bad one to have. We got some stuff down here that I want. Can I get there without using bombs, though? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think this is going to be a 2-bomb cost, but there is a crate down there that we can hope for being some kind of bombs. Okay. So 2 crates could balance out to triple our investment. Instead we get ropes and a web gun, which I have no interest in even taking with me. It is one of the worst items in the game in terms of actual usability. So that was probably not worth the 2 bombs it took us to get down there, unfortunately. And then in here we got the exit. We got another 500 gold. This will be our last run of the video, for better or for worse. And I will be going back to opening up my Rise booster packs that I pre-ordered for Infinity Wars, because I have gotten a lot of cards from them so far, and I have a lot more still to get. I probably shouldn't have thrown my torch. That could have been bad. Whew. Hello, Mr. Snake. I'm just gonna ignore you. You can live. I have no qualms with your people. Well, I mean, I do. You've killed me several times, but what I mean is, you in particular, you're an okay dude. You just want to hang out there on your little solo playing, on your little solo block, where you can't hurt a fly unless I try to walk on top of you. There's really no harm in that, so I'm going to let you live. There's an idol over there, which I am not interested in. I'm of course going to try to activate all these torches, because each one I activate gives me more gold. We're going to drop that down there, jump real quick to grab that guy before he disappears, because they like to do that. So that was a free 1,000 gold for us. Well, not 1,000 gold, 500 gold for us. We're going to buy 2 bomb bags and paste. The paste was probably unnecessary, but I figured it was better safe than sorry, and having it with me and not having to worry if I'm going to get it is a good thing. Have not seen the Jedi yet. That was the 2nd level, so we got 2 more where we can find it on. And we get a snake pit. So my decision to buy a bunch of bombs is not a bad thing, because the snake pit is going to give us the Matic, which in combination with the Jedi will of course give us the ability at least to make a lot of money. Whether it actually comes to fruition or not, who knows, but... So I believe this will be our snake pit. That was a horrible way for that to drop. There's a crate over there. There's a spider right there. Are there really no arrow traps going down here? It looks like not. That's very rare, actually. Drop down on this guy, grab that, drop down. We're gonna grab our 2 things of rubies and grab our Matic, which will allow us to go over here. I'm gonna need to rope up here in order to drop the Matic and turn this guy off. That sounded horrible out of context. I'm just gonna drop this pickaxe over here and turn this guy off. The damsel is over here. I do want to come back for her, but there is other stuff on my mind as well. I want to make my way back up the snake pit if possible. But we're going to get the damsel first, so that if the ghost comes, we don't have to worry about it. Which is, of course, important. It's one thing that I wish this game had would be a timer on screen to show you how long you spend in a level. I know it would make it a little bit less worrisome if you could tell exactly how long you had until the ghost showed up. But it would be really useful. I mean, I know that you can pause and go 446 on 1-3, but that doesn't really tell you how long you've taken on the past levels versus this level, which is the part that's actually very important to know. But we can snap through here, get a crate which is just a parachute. That's unfortunate. Get some more gold. I feel like the Jedi must be on the next level, but is it here? There's a lot of stuff up there that I kind of want. Is it worth another rope? You know what? It doesn't have to be worth a rope. We can use a bomb to just come up this way. And it's still going to take a rope, I guess, but it's a guaranteed getting in instead of possibility. Because, I mean, if you look at how far I would have had to mine over to get in here, it's kind of a long route. There is another crate over here, which makes me much happier about my decision to come in. Okay, that kind of scares me, though. Ghost is coming from the left. I need to get the Matic. I need to run. Okay, now, this way. Okay, this is actually going to be really easy to get away from. There we go. We're home free. So, the chest and key has to be on this level unless we missed it. We do have the Matic, which is going to give us the ability to trigger arrow traps, as well as get some gold. Like, right here, for instance. Sorry about that. That was probably kind of weird to watch. But there was something stuck on my tongue. Probably, I don't really know. Maybe a dog fur. But, not the most comfortable thing, so I figured it was better to get rid of that so I could talk. Is there anything over here of interest? Because I see the chest, so I do need to look for the key as well. Nothing over there. We can easily drop our way down here, just to ensure that we can get to the chest. Drop it down. I really shouldn't be using the Matic so much before getting the Jedi, because that is kind of wasting it a bit. Oh, there we go. Some damage. Where is our key at? It's not down here. There isn't much down there, actually. There it is. So let us drop our Matic down. Grab our chest. Wait, grab my chest? Okay. There we go. Chest grabbed. Let's see. Doggy can come down here and hopefully live. Right now I'm more concerned with my Matic. It would take a lot of digging to get to that crate there, and might set off the explosive, so I don't think it's really worth it. We should come over here. Whoops, that was probably a bad decision. Let's get this sapphire. Let's get this one as well. Oop, Doggy's almost dead. Let's just get you to safety, Mr. Doggy. And I did forget to go to the shop, which I wanted to do. So back up we go, I guess. We still have 3 ropes to use up. And let's see, we're going to buy a bomb box and climbing gloves. And that's going to put us really low on gold. But we're going to be in good shape bomb-wise, and good shape in terms of our ability to move thanks to the climbing gloves. And I think it was probably a wise decision in terms of overall game strategy. Obviously I'm going to want to be able to find the black market and get the Ankh, but if we have to steal it, we have to steal it. Nothing you can really do about that if so. Well, I mean, I could have saved up money instead, but I would rather have items that encourage my success than having no items that don't. So now my torch is possibly dead and gone. Nope. Oh god, monkeys. He's gonna blow up that little bug. He didn't blow up that little bug. Sweet! Free gold. There's an altar to Kali down here. And the black market is nearby. It's got to be pretty close to here. There it is. You know what, we're just gonna go. Oh. Sneaky monkey. Since I don't have my torch with me anymore. Well, I could get my torch back. Well, let's use a bomb here to get that ruby. So, I mean, we aren't short. I mean, we aren't too short of the money needed for the black market, but we are short of it. I want to grab this torch and see if I can find the damsel. There he is. Awesome. Because, if you remember, we have an altar to Kali over here. Ooh, wow. This is probably getting pretty close to ghost time, when we are going to have to kind of make a break for it real quick. Oh, come on. Why can I not make this jump? There we go. And we get the catcher's mitt. There we go. So now with 41,000, we're gonna have to make some stuff happen on the black market here. That orange frog does not bode well for my planning ability. There's a shotgun down there. There's a lot of bombs in here. Let's get them out of here. Okay, we stuck one of them. That was real close. Of course, our main target while we're here is the Ankh, which is going to be difficult in its own right to get a hold of. Can afford to get a little bit more gold for free. Okay, so one of those guys has died. Now there are two down here. Their shots and everything should eventually seriously injure each other, if not kill each other. We might as well grab all this stuff and the shotgun while we're over here. And we want to... Oh, we have no ropes left. All those guys are dead. We got the Ankh. Okay. Now, the only question is, what do we have down here? We got a dead damsel, we got a lot of shopkeepers, and we got a boomerang for our prize. We're going to take the easy way out of here. We have a lot of bombs now, and we are just going to bomb our way to the exit. It is easily the safest route for us to take. We got the climbing gloves so we can always get out of our hole. And it is going to result in us getting through this stage. And that is a big step. Of course, now we're going to have to fight the shopkeeper at the end of every level, but we got some good items there. They're going to help us quite a bit going forward. We do have an altar to Kali, so we could get a Kapala this floor if we can find the damsel before we need to use any ropes to get there, which is kind of unlikely. but who knows, it could be right up at the top here. It is not. I don't know why I'm still collecting gold, but it's always wise to get more, just because it is the score mechanic. You know what, we do have a parachute, so we might as well take advantage of it. Toss a bomb onto that tiki trap. I forgot we had the catcher's mitt. That's actually real useful. Toss a bomb right there. Now, what am I hoping for? Jetpack or cape would be huge. Some way to control my movement up and down. More ropes would, of course, be huge as well. It's actually why I took the effort to go open that crate. And let's see now. What do we have around here? The doggy is down there. So if we blow up here, and then we get rid of this web, then we make a real well-aimed throw. Perfect. No, not perfect. No! I killed my doggy. But at least we can sacrifice the dead body. That gets us a little bit closer even to the Kapala. There's that. We can sacrifice this body. Still not quite there. Are there any other bodies around here that we can sacrifice? No. Is there any way that I can get to more bodies to sacrifice? Yes. As long as I make this so I can climb my way up. That was real close. That was real close. We do want to grab my shotgun, which is not up here anymore. Where did my shotty go? Oh, it's on the spikes. Okay, we're kind of hemorrhaging bombs here, which is not a good thing. Oh, we do have our shotty back, which means we can come down here and make sure this guy is dead. And then up this way. And to the altar, which is kind of a long route. Oh, not quite enough still. Okay, that's not good. The ghost is on its way, and we have not even gotten to the exit where the shopkeeper is yet. This could be the end of our run here, honestly. We are going to try our best to make that not be the case. That was real close. We took 1 damage, that's all. I am perfectly okay with that. 1 damage versus death. I will take 1 damage any day. Oops, I forgot that you can't use an item while you're clinging onto a wall. Let's see now. Over this way we got some more gold, which not a big deal. And down we go. We are at 69,000, of course, the best 1,000 to be at. And I guess technically 1,000,000 is the best 1,000 to be at. Or 2,000,000 I should say. Since that is where the top scores are, is, you know, well over that actually. I did hear the damsel cry out. Gotta do it. We had no way to get down here without hurting ourselves if we didn't. Oh god. No! Bull! That was ridiculous. The second I dropped down, before I had time to react, the 1 boomerang did 4 damage to me. So I guess I need to drop like this if I want to have any chance in this area. Ooh, really need to hope that he doesn't make this jump. Thank you. And then we're going to use a bomb right here in order to get his shotgun. One of the most risky maneuvers in Spelunky. And we will move on. So we can't go to hell anymore. Fact of the matter is I just blew our chance to go to hell. This guy wants a shotgun. No thank you. We could have just unlocked this we could have just unlocked the Ice Caves shortcut, but not a big deal. So now the good thing is we have the compass and the spike shoes. The bad thing is we do not have a cape or anything of the sort that will allow us to... a cape or ropes or anything of the sort that'll give us any kind of vertical motion. Okay, so that guy got killed. We'll move on. This is kind of the point in the game where you just kind of try to keep moving toward Olmec. I do want to find a crate with some ropes so I can get a hold of the items that Olmec has up above him. But whether that'll happen or not, I'm not sure. I think the best way to get rid of this shopkeeper will be as follows. Perfect. And I should be looking for the damsels as well. But once again, the fact that I don't have much in the way of distance movement in the form of a cape, a jetpack, anything. And look, here's where we would have killed ourselves if I hadn't died in the dumbest way on the jungle. The dumbest way I could have. I don't know why I aimed for the frog instead of Tiki Man, honestly. I knew better than that, but... on the bright side, we can kill this dude, get some gems out of it. Let's see now. Down here. Down here. The exit is right down there. I really wish I had a better angle for this. What? Why didn't I grab onto that block? I should have survived that. I should have survived that. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Mentos Plays Spelunky. Unfortunately, kind of a disappointing ending there, but I think that was a decent run, all things considered. Thank you guys for watching as always. Hopefully next time I play, I'll be back to hell. In the meantime, continue to enjoy the series if you are enjoying it so far, and I will see you on the next episode. Thanks everyone. Take care.